Okay, gamers young and old, just put it this way. When I say Adventure Island was a good game and let's say deserve a sequel, right? I have no idea that it got so many of them. And not to mention, actually every one of them is different, so we can look into them. Remember the time I told you that the bad thing about the first game is I do not get a chance to ride on any dinosaurs? Guess what? I'm given a chance to ride that giant lizard then. And now over here I've been given a choice that I choose which age do I need, which actually make things even easier. I mean, you can actually plan your strategy, think what you want to do, and of course at the start you have shit little to nothing, so you need to be careful. Okay, oh my god, I shouldn't have got the skateboard. I mean, it's a little bit dangerous. Why do I still do this? Oh, thank goodness. Now, if you want me to say the skateboard and dinosaur, right, the dinosaur does have the speed of the skateboard, but on the other hand, it allows you to slow down, which is a good thing. Not to mention, different dinosaurs got different type of attacks. Okay, here we go to the lottery when we choose an 8. Yeah, this time got 2,000 points. Not much a big deal. Eventually, the least you can get is points. It doesn't harm you. I mean, in some of those lottery games actually, sometimes the things you get can be harmful, so it's not worthwhile. Okay, I got the X and let's say the tail whipping dinosaur. Now this dinosaur does not have much of, let's say, thing as to say, right? One thing I say is rather faster than the others. And the other thing, and let's say talk about it is, yeah, it whip its tail, let's say, as an attack. Now different dinosaurs got different ways of attack, and the sad thing over here is almost all of them are the same. Yeah, same dinosaur, same design, but different colors. And good thing is they do have different abilities. Now, in this game, you need to take 1 point. Remember I told you without the X or let's say the firebolt, you can literally do little to nothing in the previous games, right? This case is a little bit different. Without your dinosaurs, you are going to have a very tough time. So make sure you do not lose your dinosaurs. And if you lose the dinosaur, it's kind of still yourself. I mean, kids will do that, but on the other hand, if adults, you may say lose the dinosaur, you do know one very bad problem is, you will, let's say, now I got the other one, the flamethrower, the other one that actually spits fire or fireballs. This guy is a bit slower, but eventually his attack is much more stronger and it's much more direct. I mean, you can let's say try a rapid fire through his, let's say, mouth fire throwing attack, which is a good thing. Now let's come back to the lottery and we got an extra light. Now this is what I want. This is far better. Okay, now there's one thing you point out is the line points on top. Now I did mention the line points will be subtracted if you got hit by something, right? Yeah, it will be subtracted, but it also let's say will be, or let's say another matter that you need to do is actually a time bar. Yeah, that thing is your time bar, so you need to be careful about. Okay, tail guy again. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's fast enough. Eventually, you will be liking all the dinosaurs. None of them suck. Only let's say attack or animation may be a little different, and you don't lose much over here. Now, is there any chance that the old dragon is giving me a let's say talk over here, and I'm in game item? Okay, now there's one thing in the point is there any chances for me let's say increase my let's say time limit over here? Yeah, you can by getting more points. The more points you get actually, the let's say longer the life you can get, so especially the let's say support you get out of food. Now that was a good choice, and now extra lives. One thing good about this game is it's very lenient when it comes to give your life choices over here. I mean, more lives, more ups over there you can get, the more things you can do. Okay, now I got let's say quite a few dinosaurs. Now one thing I need to point out over here is this. Remember, I only have eggs in my inventory. Now I got dinosaurs, right? Yeah, the more dinosaurs you collect, I mean the more cars or more vehicles you get. So try not to lose them. I mean, first time players eventually you lose your dinosaurs here and there, and you will not have a dinosaur starting at point. So it is gonna suck. But if you do, let's say, make sure that will last for the next round, right? You can actually keep the dinosaur in one place and now let's say actually you can let's say go to other islands, but not worthwhile. It's better off to take everything on this island before you progress to the other islands. Why do I say so? For one good reason, I mean you need to complete the game fully is one thing. Another thing I need to point out is actually on the first island things are much more simple. It's better off you let's say do everything here before you go to the next island, okay? And is there a boss over there? Yeah, there's a boss. You see the giant let's say pineapple that's moving? That's the boss you need to deal with. Okay, now we are going underwater, and now we are change of different dinosaur. Of course, since it's underwater, of course it has to be an underwater dinosaur. Now the sad thing about this guy is it cannot attack. Yeah, this dinosaur cannot attack at all. But I still have my tomahawk axe. Why not? Yeah. I mean, this stone axe is kind of useful. And I actually doubt they throw stone axes like this in the old times. But on the other hand, in the old days, in prehistoric time, cavemen do not wear caps. Okay, now I think we have come to the boss, and let's deal with him. Okay, I'll just pick the purple, pick the red dinosaur, the main fire thrower. Things will be easier. Okay, I almost, let's say that was a bit dangerous. Okay, spiders, no problems. Spiders, no problems. This jungle is quite complex. How come all of them are small creatures? No giant animals. Just put it this way. Shouldn't be too tough. I'm the let's say top predator over here. And what I'm dealing with? Rocks, flying jellyfish, carrots, firesides, spiders. No big deal. And a small purple ball that I have no idea. Okay. Now I gained the ability of flight, and sadly this thing is only a bomb. We can let's say drop bombs over here, but it cannot let's say do any other attacks. Yeah, it's a shame. But on the other hand, since most of your enemies are ground crawlers, no complaint here. Yeah, I'm kinda heavy. I think the Paratrol is only let's say troublesome. Okay. And now we have used the Paratrol is in this way. You can jump off and then you can fly around and let's say probably use support. The so-called support I say is actually not much, it's actually more a destruction for computer hit and I think. Now, just let you know, this boss is quite easy. Just come up here and control your axe, and that's it. Just let you know, a lot of time picking down the boss is always the same rule. More Daka, and come on, more Daka. If more Daka is not solving the problem, you haven't used enough Daka. Yeah, that is why rapid fire, multiple shots, lots of weapons is always a good thing. Okay, now we are on a different island. And I got quite a few, all my inventory is full. Then I'll just go to the one in the middle. Okay, I'll be using, let's say, Loch Ness monster here. Yeah, kind of simple. And some may ask, is it okay if I swim inside the water? Yeah, you can. Your movement actually is much more slow is one thing. You get a chance of being hurt. And one thing, if I don't recall wrong, actually you cannot last so long in water. Your let's say life bar will let's say cut shorter and let's say faster. Because don't forget, you are not a let's say water being creature, and that thing's a water breathing creature. Although I do admit it won't make sense if I have an oxygen tank here, but on the other hand, this is prehistoric times. Don't argue with me why I'm wearing a cap. It's an NES game, okay? And if let's say I'm wearing let's say that kind of stuff, the prehistoric element is gone. Okay, that's it. We have passed through the underground water level. Now, okay, see, you can see my swimming is not bad, and if I let's say get hit by the ball, and that's it. And the stupid dinosaur will help me. Okay, I need to take out this my tiny boss, so I have to say that. But let's say, but you can see putting a dinosaur down there is a good choice. Why? It let's say provide a distraction for me, which is always a good thing. Why? Because it does not hit the dinosaur one way or another. It only hurts you. So if he's spending his time hitting a dinosaur, your pet dinosaur is not gonna get hurt. Don't worry, don't worry. But if let's say you get hurt, then he will let's say the dinosaur is lost. So not worthwhile riding your dinosaurs on such level. If there are chances for you to leave off dinosaurs and walk around, do that. If not, better don't. Okay, we have taken off 2 islands. Now let's go to the third one. Okay, let's say this jungle area. What the hell is that on the top? Oh guys, just to let you know, actually the one major issue, or let's say one good thing about this game, is actually quite lengthy. Why? Because in these areas there are a lot of things to do, a lot of things to see. The only thing you see now is my card short version, and that's quicksand. Make sure you don't drop into it. If you drop into it, don't stay too long because you'll sink into it. Okay, I have no idea why the spiders are levitating, but why not? Okay, so actually I cut short, if it's still the same Gauner, the same grilling stuff, you guys won't be seeing a lot of repeats. You'll be just seeing this and the final boss in the end. Just give you an idea that in this world, we got mostly, that's it. And you can see we have entered a pyramid. And I think let's say I reach a clip that we fight the boss, right? Yes. When you fight the boss, you separate yourself from the dinosaurs, and I'm finding a scrap, which is kind of strange. And is that thing shooting that scrap at the same time? I mean, yeah, it is shooting a scrap at the same time. My axes meant nothing. if I shoot, he shoots, which is a good thing over here. So I just make sure, let's say stand at right angle and do a shooting for me. If I'm standing at back and he do a shooting, I do a shooting, I cast double damage. So why not? Now this game is not over, it's kind of long, and we got more fantasy balls to deal with. I'll see you next time.